Bardos, wherever you are, please, it is very important you remain completely still. Do not move. Stay still. A doctor and nurse will come to you. Mr. Philip Bardos, please do not move. It is crucial you remain completely still. Mr. Bardos, do not move. Stand still wherever you are.
Oh, very bright boys, very bright.
What have you done that?
What are you going to do now?
Bloody little monsters, you.
Oh, get him.
Where's your mother and father, huh?
What's your mother?
It's lucky I haven't got you under sedation.
Mr. Bardos!
It is crucial you remain completely still.
You keep
Please do not move.
I can't find him anywhere. We've got him. He's in the lift. I think he's on his way up to the canteen.
idiot. Excuse me, medical emergency.
Stay still. Stay very still. Come on. Quickly. Thank you. Gently. You'll be all right. Move back gently. And you can sit down. Put his leg up and just lower yourself. Keep it as straight as possible.
Excuse me. Would someone just mind telling me what's going on?
Mr. Bardos, you're going to be okay.
Let's go.
Broken neck. I don't believe it.
Hey, listen, am I going to be able to walk again?
There's nothing to indicate any spinal cord damage. You'll be in traction for a little while, but you'll be okay.
Right.
Not even God's gonna save you from the wrath of Julia.
Dr. McAlpine wants to see you.
Me?
Whoopi.
What for?
Well, let's just say I don't think it's for high tea and biscuits.
Excuse me? Do you know where my husband went?
No, he didn't say. But you're very popular. We've had a lot of phone calls. One person, a Jack from New York, must have called about 10 times.
Did he leave any messages?
I don't know. He talked to your husband.
Gatto sends his regards. Gatto, my brother. Oh, you know Gatto. Well, he's told me all these wild stories about you guys in your first year at uni together. Like the time when you and Chucky Wilmot stole his old man's murder.
I've asked you here because it's time for your intern assessment.
Oh, passed with flying colours, I hope.
I'm holding you back. I'm failing you.
Can't do that.
I can, and I have. It's not a decision that's come easily. It's been made after careful consideration.
This is blatant victimisation.
Rubbish.
What does Dr. Buchanan have to say about this?
The decision was made between the two of us.
Yeah, well, I want to hear from him. And I don't want to hear from you. You're not in charge. He's the director, not you.
He is on leave. I'm the acting director. It's our decision.
Shit! This is reverse sexism! Or Ghetto always said you were a ball breaker!
You're the worst kind of intern there is. You're lazy, you take shortcuts, and you're not careful when it comes to the assessment and treatment of patients. You seem to only care about yourself. And look at that idiotic fiasco regarding the charges laid against Macy. You're a danger to yourself, let alone the patients. And you've been told time and again not to touch them without supervision, and you ignore that. I can't inflict your arrogance and incompetence onto another department or the community who need and deserve better. And as much as it galls me to have you around for another internship, it's safer than allowing you to move on. I'm going to be watching you. Now get out.
From this moment on, Dr. McAlpine, I will endeavour to do my very best to gain your respect, both as a professional and as a human being.
Weasel.
I'll wait till my dad hears about this. Jesus wept.
The coffee, it's never in the same bloody place.
Beside the fridge.
Oh, it's there.
You may be delighted to know that I've been... Julia failed me. Stuck in this place for another eternity.
I'm not the sort of person that would be delighted by that, LP.
I've never been failed in anything.
Oh, maybe now you'll learn your lesson.
I am sorry
Oh, look, I don't need your apologies.
for laying that charge against you. I am sorry.
You're only saying that because you've been failed.
I do have the capacity to feel real guilt, you know. So...
What you need to learn about this job, Whoopi, is it's a passion. You won't get away without caring.
How could you have been failed? Nobody fails.
Julia.
I'm history.
Sleep. I remember that.
Why didn't you have a nap?
No, emergency medicine trained me for this part.
You, spoke to Jack?
I spoke to Jack.
And?
He's very nice. He's very rational, and he made a lot of sense when he talked about wanting failed and not wanting to crowd us. Jack had it all worked out.
You're not coping with this, are you?
I'm 100%.
You're lying.
No.
Red, I can tell when you're lying. I could tell from the very first time you asked me out. You lied about your shifts.
You were going overseas the next morning.
You swapped shifts with a registrar. It cost you $1,000.
You knew about that.
Expensive dinner.
Worth every cent.
I loved your flamboyance.
I would have had 10,000.
I know.
You're right, I'm not coping. I'm trying really hard. I'm sorry. The worst thing is I know how I should feel. It's just not there.
As long as we have each other, it's just one day at a time.
Dr. Buchanan? Yeah, just a minute. It's Jack.